"What's wrong with my orange trees?" the client said to me. Well, to me it was pretty obvious. Let me back up and tell you the story here. The client has lived in this house for 50 years. He's an older gentleman. He planted these trees 50 years ago, but he planted them in this raised container. And the raised container is actually, in essence, a big pot all the way around. There's no mulch in here. He says he doesn't fertilize the trees. He says he never waters the trees. So frankly, I'm surprised they're still alive. You can see I've been taking out a lot of big pieces of completely dead wood. Some of this stuff is from past frost damage, and the trees are really just barely hanging in there. So here's what I told him. First off, you gotta look at the color of the leaves here. This is what it should look like. This is not what it should look like. So some of the branches have got a little bit of the proper coloration. This is a little bit closer. It's still got a lot of new fruit coming out of it. There's a few little old fruit. And actually, I picked one of these old fruit. He said it's been up here for a year, and it was as sweet and as delicious as I could possibly imagine. So that also gave me some incentive. So here's what I'm doing for him. I went out to the truck and I got a few loads of chips. I've got my guys bringing a couple more garbage cans full, and I'm going to spread chips over the entirety of this, we'll call it a pot, all right? So yes, it does have roots that go lower than the pot, but a lot of this top area dries out rapidly, and when the sun comes out and this area heats up, this raised area down here adds to the heat of the soil. So you've got a lot of things going on in here that you shouldn't have. So I'm going to encourage him to start fertilizing the tree. I'm going to get the major deadwood out. I've still got a few bits up over here, and there's some up over in the tops of this. I did have to take one big piece of green off here because it hung down onto the patio. That just wasn't working. So I'm going to do a deep soaking of the trees right now. And then I'm going to put some chips in here, and I'm going to hope that he will keep up with the irrigation, and I hope that he'll get some citrus fertilizer in here, and I'm definitely going to come back and take a look at these trees next year.